Oh, okay. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
We're here.
Hey, it's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody.
We're going to start off with time in search history.
Yeah. Yeah, Timon sharing a screen over here. I'm like, okay, ChatGPT, sure. Popular Taylor Swift songs, sure. Popular songs? He's just curious.
What are, just the homeschooled search? What are popular songs?
That reminds me of on Andrew Thurbush's story. He was researching a video. Popular curse words.
Curse words. What does gat mean? Yeah. Different thing.
Popular curse words is so funny.
And then just at the bottom, yeah, popular curse words. Like we all know, like the hipster ones.
Yeah.
Like muck duck.
The racial slurs, but I'm saying like the most used ones.
Can you imagine? Like the whatever.
Like an infographic where where Nori would say like love, hope, and like in the size of how often they're used. But
Yeah,
it's
what
just
are those called?
It's a
Yeah.
curse word. Yeah, infographics not the right word, but you know what it is.
Yeah, what are those? Yeah.
Where the words are
corporate people know.
Some are vertical, some are horizontal.
Yeah, word cloud.
Word cloud.
Is that it?
Curse word cloud.
Anyway, time and search. All these things on the bottom, it just says slab of granite. And I am curious. Timon, explain
I like how
yourself.
you trusted this to be a good thing to open with, even though you have no idea. It could be the most boring thing.
Let's start with this.
So yesterday, me and my friends got together, weren't planning to like necessarily film something, but like I had my camera stuff in the truck, or I was like, let's film this like skit we had an idea for.
Fun.
So in this skit, my friend Graydon plays a Instagram model turned rock climber.
Okay.
And a lot of the joke is that he's not like a good rock climber. It's just like B-roll of him. Like we're like under this bridge at a park, and you know how under the bridge there's like the big like things of rocks like leading up under the bridge.
Yeah.
That's what he's climbing.
Okay, so you can climb with your feet. Basically.
Exactly. Yeah. And so in the interview, that like is the central focus of this thing. He mentions, Oliver, my friend who's interviewing him, is like, so is there anything else in your childhood that like sparked this love for rock climbing? He's like, yeah. My grandma actually was just like a slab of granite. Just like, and so I cut to a selfie of Graydon with his grandma, who is a slab of granite. So I searched slab of granite.
Slab of granite.
To download a photo. Yeah.
That's what I call her grandma.
In the video, yeah. He's like, we call her Granny Granite.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You already thought of that joke? Dang it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rachel's home.
Hey, Rach.
You weren't gonna drink those oat milk lattes from Costco, were you?
No. Did you try them?
Yeah, they were good.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brad and Timon love them.
Oh, good.
So how does that make them feel?
You guys can keep drinking them.
I like them.
Yeah, I would say
6.5. 6.5, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 to 6.5.
As a non-coffee person, pretty good, which takes a lot. So yeah, 5.
6 out.
And there's collagen in it.
Okay.
Collagen. What is collagen? Collagen does something for your nails, right?
Nails, skin, hair.
Oh my gosh, look at my skin.
Whoa.
It's
Your
all
hair
intact.
looks amazing today.
My hair looks incredible. Yeah. The back here. Woo-wee. Thank you, Rachel.
Yep.
Are you joining this episode?
What do you need me for?
What do
To
we
start
need
the
you
theme song. Say, like, introduce us to the theme song.
All right, let's get into the theme song now.
Thank you.
Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking ground, Ghostrunners podcast.
Hey, let's get out of the theme song now.
We're out.
Here. You want to transition us back out of the theme song?
Let's transition back to the episode now.
We're back from the theme song. Thank you, Rachel. And this is brought to you by Good Ranchers.
American Meat Delivered, right?
American Meat Delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's American meat.
And they're our title sponsors.
So that's that. And that's been Slab of Granite.
Slab of granite.
We should look at a time in surf history more often.
Also, what's ball a chair?
That's gonna come up. If we're looking at what's on my algorithm,
That's gonna come up later.
it's a surprise tool.
This could
we'll
be great
use
to
later.
keep us around, keep Timon around. Like as he goes on to bigger and better things. We're like, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Imsh, Timon does have more opportunities. But how many of these people are gonna check his search history like we
That's
are?
right. Yeah.
Is Hollywood gonna check his search history? No.
Accountability.
We are doing that.
Yes.
Anyway, what's up, dude?
Hey, dude. How you doing?
Good. This Friday, last Friday when you're listening to this, which is everyone except for Brad and Timon,
Rachel, maybe.
and maybe Rachel, earshot, is when I performed back at Rachel's old high school up in Iowa.
Dyke? That's what I think of every time. I think of the EI intro from Nelly. Dyke?
It's the town of Dyke. The school is called Dyke, New Hartford.
Dyke?
And it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I haven't performed in a while, so it's kind of, I wish I had maybe like been out on the road last weekend or something, but we'll be fine, like riding a... But I'm excited. This past weekend when Rachel was gone, I started prepping a little bit on it and started writing some material specifically for this audience, which I like to do anyway. But I was also like, this is a special opportunity to like, not only these people, what I've been told, a lot of people are going to be like adults there. It's a fundraiser. But they're also going to like know the Coop family either really well or at least somewhat well.
Yeah.
And they're going to know the area.
They'll
really
know about
well.
his trailer being missing.
Yeah. And so I'm like, man, I should be taking advantage of like very intricate jokes. Like you go to Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, I could do a couple jokes about the lawyer that's on every billboard because everyone knows it. But this, like, I should talk about when they made the Dollar General.
Yeah,
like
Chuck
specific
Grassley.
Stuff. Like, yes, I have multiple Chuck Grassley jokes in
Yeah.
there because I already have a joke in my set about how, you know, I grew up in one of those towns like one stoplight, one Democrat. And then when they laugh at that, I'm like, which is one too many for Chuck Grassley. I think I'll say that. And I've been doing this new bit about pickleball, which is going okay. I need to make it better. But one of the jokes I do that people seem to enjoy is if you've played pickleball, you know, like the people playing pickleball are so old and they play all day. They're so old and they don't know when to quit. They're like congressmen. And then I think I'll say, except for Chuck Grassley, he's cool. He's stick around as long as he needs to. Mention Chuck plenty. But yeah, I feel like I have to mention Dyke. So my plan, let me go to my notes here. I want to do this whole story, like for the most part, made up story, but talk about how, as part of my childhood, like I didn't date much growing up. I didn't date in middle school, didn't date in high school. And I could tell my dad was getting a little worried. And he was like, you know, I was trying to raise a baseball player. I didn't want him to be a switch hitter. But, you know, he does the best thing he could think of. He sends me to Southwest Baptist University. Still nothing. No fiance, no girlfriend. At age 31, I finally call him and I say, Dad, I did it. I finally have a girlfriend. He's like, what's his name? I'm like, okay. She's a real girl. You would love her. He's like, okay, I believe you. Where's she from? Dyke. Dyke? And
that's good.
I think people get a kick out of that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Because I'm sure it's the punchline to every other town around there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And at the same time, though, I think they are a little bit used to it.
Exactly.
It's like when the gas station used to be called Come and Go.
Yeah.
It's like other people hear about that and they make jokes.
No problem. Yeah.
But it's like, oh, that's just the gas station.
Like I grew up going to Black Bob Elementary School. I never
yeah.
thought twice about Black Bob.
Yeah.
That's a funny name for an elementary school.
Dude,
you go to a place called Black Bob. Yeah. We met him at the Come and Go one time and we said, yeah, you want an elementary school named after you?
That would happen a lot, both in college and in Kanakuk. You meet people, I think especially in college, but like you meet people and you learn their name and you give them an immediate nickname that seems so obvious to you.
Sure.
And they're like, whoa, no one's ever called me that. Like, no one's ever called you that? It's because like when you grow up with people, it's like that's just your name.
Yeah.
Your name's just, you know, Henry Dittler. Like no one's ever called you Hitler? No one ever thought of that?
No one's ever called you Hitler.
Does that ring a bell? I feel like that was happening all the time in college.
Oh, just like, yeah. Or the opposite where it's like, yeah, you're just so used to a nickname that it's not weird to you either.
True. Like yeah, that's tree bark.
Yeah.
That's just what we always called him.
Or even like Timon's name is like just so original. Like I don't know any other Timons, but now like I'll like mention like, yeah, we have this producer or editor Timon. His name's Timon. I'm like, oh yeah, that is weird. I don't know. It's not weird to me.
That was weird.
That's kind of weird. So yeah, I'm sure there's other examples. I know that not Kanakuk, but Pine Cove.
Oh yeah.
Their whole thing is like they don't call each other by their names. They all get a nickname at like the very beginning of the summer. And that's like their nickname forever. And I always think I would not like that because if I did not get a nickname I liked, like if I got, you know, Bunny Fufu as my
Miracle Whip.
Yeah, I'm like I'd be okay with not that. Something else.
Not that.
Not Miracle Whip. I'm a mayonnaise guy. I'm real mayonnaise. I don't even like Miracle. I don't want to eat a sandwich. Like every time you eat a sandwich, oh, here he goes. There he goes.
It's turkey and mustard.
Mustard is my only condiment on here, dude.
It's so hard trying to compare mutual friends to someone who went to Pine Cove. It's actually very annoying. Dude, I had a friend who worked at Pine Cove. Well, Pine Cove's pretty big. Which one? Pine Cove South? Yes, it was Pine Cove South. What was his name? Oh, we only had nicknames.
Isaac.
Do you know what his nickname was?
Squanto? Was it maybe?
Tooth Enamel? I was good friends with Tooth Enamel. Do you know him? Did you ever bring that up?
Can you imagine like some kid? I mean, because Pine Cove, just like Kiddick, is a Christian camp where these counselors are like pouring into these kids, teaching about Jesus, and some kid in their testimony is gonna like because they don't even know their names, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
Like they're gonna be like, I remember when I was 13 years old.
I was in a rough spot.
I was in a vulnerable spot. My parents had just gotten divorced. And my gosh, did Tuba toothpaste just get me through that hard time?
Tuba toothpaste was there for me.
Tuba toothpaste.
And yeah, I had other counselors, you know. I had U.S. Treasury and I had Broomstick, but they weren't like Tuba toothpaste.
I remember when Flash Drive was leading worship that one night. Oh, there wasn't a dry eye in there, man.
Oh, I remember I used to have a crush on beard clippings. But you know, Tuba toothpaste led me in the right direction. That was a distraction.
And then Rye Bread's in the corner just being like, I'm going to pray for you for the rest of my life every single time. And I'm like, that's why you are Rye Bread, right? That's what makes Rye Bread, right?
You can't even like reconnect with your counselor later in life. You don't know their name.
Like I would love to invite them to my wedding. I want to connect with them. And it's like, I don't know.
You saved me. You gave me eternal life. But unfortunately, your name is Slickback. So that sucks.
Yeah. Just gift card. Oh, man. Gift card.
Gift card was awesome.
GC. I would love to grant them a gift card. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, yeah, I got to do a lot of jokes about Iowa. I think a lot of jokes about Steve Coop. Gotta. Or at least a handful. I'm going to kind of make up a story about when I asked him for his blessing and just do a few jokes. Like I remember asking Steve for his blessing and he said, yeah, for what? Or, or something like that. And, do some farming jokes.
Because he works at the high school or middle school?
Worked at the high school.
Worked?
Yes, he used to work at Dyke New Hartford High School, retired for a little bit, and then went to another school, then retired from there.
Double dippage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grundy County, Grundy.
Oh, I've heard of that.
High school.
I've heard him talk about that.
Good farmland.
So, paint me a picture of where this event's going to be. We got auditorium.
I think high school
gym.
auditorium.
Okay.
And I think they redid it recently.
Cool.
Looks like it from the outside.
Fun, dude. Are you the one performer?
Dude, do I not tell you this? The people opening up for me, it's like a local improv group is opening for me.
You should get in there.
Awesome.
Could be very good, could be very bad. I think I should be a part of it a little bit.
That'd be so fun. I've always wanted to do improv, but I don't think I'm going to ever do it unless somebody else says, hey, go do improv.
Exactly. That's what I was with Kanaka, because I don't think I need to do the skits. Unless you want me to. I will be in it if you want me to.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's for me.
I don't think I'm going to take a night out of my week for 6 weeks to go do improv class. Dude, but I think if the opportunity presents itself, it's like, Brad, get in there. Okay.
You can do a good job.
Yeah. Prompt the thing and I'll try to make it funny.
Oh, you did great. I mean, that's what we just did with Pine Cove stuff. It would be amazing. I remember growing up watching Whose Line Is It Anyway, thinking that was amazing. But then even in high school, I found old journals and stuff where I did want to do something with comedy, but it was never stand-up. Because I was like, oh, improv is definitely my strong suit. I don't see a world where I could succeed at stand-up comedy. Improv just seems more like our speed.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I gravitate towards crowd work. But
I
hope they're great.
We are doing a live event that's going to be somewhat improv comedy in April.
That's true.
You and me.
Just met with Brother Ray.
Brother Ray. Father Ray. Yeah, we're doing a little marriage event here in town for a church, which will be fun. A little tandem time.
So yeah, that will be fun.
Okay, so it's the improv group and then you.
Yeah, I think I go for 45 minutes.
Okay.
And yeah, I got to try to sprinkle in plenty of new jokes, both about Iowa and the area, Rachel, the family. I remember Rachel was just telling me this week, she's like, I can't wait for that one joke you're going to do. Because I think I debuted this joke at F12 when Rachel's parents were there. I talked about how there's a lot of pros and cons to Rachel. And pros, she has a beautiful mother. Cons, she looks just like her dad.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to tell that joke.
Oh, they're going to, because it's true. I mean, both things are true. Angie's beautiful. Rachel has the exact same eyes as her dad. Like they're identical. Like she is the woman version of your dad.
Rachel was telling me this past weekend when she was home, Steve Cook was talking about it. He was like, Jake was right. And Angie, and I don't think it's a bad thing. He was like trying to like justify it. I think he's just saying it's just different kind of beauty, Rachel.
Yeah. Obviously, Jake chose Rachel partially because she's beautiful. Like he's not just like, you know what, I'll settle for her.
I like the way Steve looks.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I'll just nose myself gazing at Steve. I mean, Tommy's not bad. Honestly.
So yeah, I got to do play that, and then I think I'm gonna just straight up test out new jokes just to mix it up, fill time. Like for getting married this past year, I do a surprising few amount of jokes about marriage. So I was like, I'm gonna do some wedding registry jokes, try to tell jokes about how I think you told that story in the podcast, how we returned the bar stools my mom got me, and then he messed up, and my mom was like, "Why did I get an email and my bar stools were refunded?" I don't know.
Whoa, that's a glitch in the system. I don't know how that happened.
And then tell some stories about that, and just wedding registry in general, just like how, like, what a time where you the only time in life where you get to register for all the things you want. Or in Rachel's case, you register for all the things that you already have but want a cuter version of. I was 31. I already had forks, but apparently with mine, quote, the vibes were off.
Yes.
Something like that. And
perfect.
After the wedding, how Rachel tells me, okay, now it's time to return a lot of these things that we asked for. I'm like, you
Makes
got
sense.
everything you asked for, and now you've changed your mind. Like, when is this going to happen with me? Is there a return policy on husbands?
No, it's not a return policy. You just have to change everything about yourself.
Just mix up, change up the vibe. And then I want to try to do some jokes about how, I'm sure I've told the story in the podcast, or at least to you. The time back in the day, I went on a date with that girl. It's a true story where she said she'd been in 3 separate texting and driving accidents. She'd totaled 3 cars from texting and driving.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't I tell that story on stage? It's like, that's amazing. And yeah, just try to figure out something of like,
Make it connect to like where, I dated this girl, and then it's actually Rachel.
that could be kind of funny. Yeah, because I think it should be something like, I ended the date right then and there and told her, you know what, just text me when you get home. Not a moment sooner.
Not a moment.
And only once you get home.
And it was a long drive. She had to drive all the way back to Iowa.
There you go.
Thanks.
Dang, that's good.
Improv.
Let them watch.
Let them watch. That's gonna be you and me, man. Bantering back and forth, man. You bring it, I'll bring it, man. Oh, that'll be fun. I'm excited to hear how it goes, man.
I always say that when I'm playing pickleball with Scott, because he's just so much better than all of us now. I say, hey, I dink, you dunk.
Love it.
I will just get by and don't mess up.
Yeah.
You put them away.
100%. You just you stay consistent. You're the nice little jabs. You go ahead and you roundhouse. Yeah. I dink.
A lot of
you dunk.
defense.
Yeah. I'll dribble, you shoot.
Hey.
I'll pitch, you catch. I'll bump, you spike. I don't know.
That's good.
Man.
Anyway.
I had kind of a jarring experience the other day, and it was only jarring because it happened at Chick-fil-A. Anywhere else, I'd be like, that's life. That's fine. I don't care. Was that one of those Chick-fil-A's that has 2 lanes to order? Maybe most of them do these days.
They're really pushing the mobile through.
Dude, I went to the mobile through. That's a different story.
Okay.
It's a great time, by the way. Have you been there?
No, I always forget till later. I'm like, oh yeah, mobile through. There's never anybody in that line. I should mobile through.
Dude, let's go to the mobile through first.
Okay, sorry.
I went to the mobile through at Chick-fil-A Lenexa. Our favorite Chick-fil-A, we'll say.
Just open back up.
We know the owners, so yeah, we love them. I think my mobile through experience was no faster than going through the drive-through.
Really?
I mean, it was great. You scan the little QR code, you're right there in line, but I don't feel like I was like, whoa, this is so
didn't
fast.
feel like TSA pre-check anything.
No. Oh,
You still
I
had to
still
take
took
your
off
shoes.
the shoes. Yeah, the proverbial shoes. 100%.
Had to get my laptop out. That was weird that they asked
That
me to
was
do that.
very odd. I was like, all right, you're scanning my retina? I thought that was pre-check or clear. Anyway, but no, I was at a different Chick-fil-A. Went to 2 this week. Not trying to brag.
Not bad, yeah.
And yeah, it went from 2 lanes to 1. And it was one of those things like, just like when you're in 2 lanes and you're going to 1, you see somebody go in front of you and you think, okay, my turn's next. When
Give
the
and
time,
take, you pitch, I catch.
yeah. When the time comes for that little space to be open, I'm going. And you don't expect it at Chick-fil-A, Jake. You expect everyone at Chick-fil-A to just be, Southwest Baptist University, Dyke, New Hartford type people. All of a sudden, the person pretty aggressively that was supposed to go after me just zoomed in front of me.
That ain't right.
I gave him a thumbs down. I said, no way. No way. What is this? It was just one of those like small things. I was like, I'm just too upset with you right now. I mean, I don't know what to say.
That is a bummer, especially at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it was one of those things. If it happened at Popeyes, okay, no problem. I understand.
I don't want any trouble.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to get into the altercations here. I'll lock my windows. I'll roll them up when people are still talking to me like Timon does. But like when it's Chick-fil-A, it's just like you expect better.
Come on.
If anything, you'd expect the person that was supposed to go in front of me to let me go first or something like that.
Yeah, you would assume like they're waving me on, like, no, it's your turn. No, seriously, get
Or
up
maybe
there.
that person like zoomed in front of me to pay for my meal or something like that.
Did they?
No. And let me tell you, dude, I was trying to be healthy, so I had grilled sandwich, whatever. That's a racket, dude. My grilled sandwich meal cost more than two of my kids' meals.
That's the problem with America. It costs to be healthy.
Boy, does it, Jake.
Did any of these things, the drive-through experience, the cutting incident, the cost of eating a grilled chicken sandwich, were any of these things happening when George Bush was president?
Nope.
What about now?
Yep. Trying to figure out where you're going with this.
That's it.
Okay.
Biden's America.
Biden's America. Yeah, it is Biden America.
It's an election year, so anything can happen.
Who are you voting for?
I'll probably go independent.
Yeah.
Not Robert Kennedy, just like I will find like an independent candidate.
Indie.
In like an
Pitchfork Media.
undiscovered artist.
Okay.
You?
Trump, probably.
Yeah.
No, I was kidding. I don't know. Yeah.
I think I had a dream about DeSantis recently. That's it.
You think?
Well, yeah, because I don't know. Have you seen that stat before? Like 60 seconds after your dream, you've already forgot 50% of it. 5 minutes after your dream, you forgot 90% of it.
Yeah. So I haven't seen that stat.
That must happen while I'm sleeping because I never remember any dreams.
Bro, just today, just this morning, Catherine and I waking up, having a little, cuddle time, a little talky time, and she recalls, tells me 4 different dreams she had last night.
4.
And I'm like, I don't think I had a single one.
Yeah. How
How are you remembering? Like, she's like, I had this one. I was in the hospital. I had this one. I was at a cafeteria with Alyssa Bethke. I had this one. I was like, what? How do you remember all of them?
I think I remember one dream every couple weeks. Genuinely.
I think it means you're sleeping good. This is my new theory.
I think so.
Because like I feel like the nights I remember my dream are nights I like got up to go to the restroom or like got hot in the middle of the night. Like if you're waking up, those are the moments you remember your dream. And so Catherine's probably waking up, maybe, and that's why she was remembering them. But I forgot about this, and I'm glad we're bringing this up because I forgot to write this down to talk about the podcast. I don't know what Rachel's dream was about, but I could tell you what she said when she first woke up this morning. She just wakes, I could tell her she's kind of waking up, and so I start rubbing her back. She goes, "Hey, Mom." Nothing like that has ever happened before.
Mom, not even Dad. Like,
No.
not even.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
That was wild. And then she went back to sleep a little bit afterwards. I was like, I wonder if she's going to remember that. And then I woke her up a second time. She's like, Mom. Like joking, like knowing she said it earlier. But yeah, that was fun.
I just remembered, I don't think this was a dream, but I think we've talked about this before. There's so many times where I wake up thinking I have the greatest comedy idea ever. And so I wrote it down in
Slab of granite, Rob
Slab of granite. It was essentially, I just wrote down progression of standing up for people to pass you at a sporting event. In other words, we'd make a short video of like the first time someone lets me by, like, yeah, no problem. No, you're good. Yeah. And then eventually, like, you're just so mad about it. And in my head, waking up this morning at 6:45, I thought,
what's better than this?
My gosh, we're going to be wealthy. Like, people are going to know us for that video.
Catherine, buy the curtains. I got a great idea.
Yeah, Bo, as many Tootsie Rolls as you want, brother. So
that's good. How do you get time with that? Chick-fil-A mobile drive-through. Ain't it right?
It's
DeSantis.
not right, man. Just the grilled chicken sandwich. Also, the grilled chicken at Chick-fil-A is just not that good. So I think I'm just going to not eat Chick-fil-A as often. And when I do, I'm just going to send it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like be healthy or be unhealthy. Don't try to go to Chick-fil-A to be healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Make some at home, really healthy, or go to Chick-fil-A and have a good time.
make good ranches at home. Have my 0-calorie coffee from Main Street Roasters. Do you want to talk about it?
Should we?
Sure.
I will if you will.
You go
You
first.
show me first. Okay.
You roast me first.
Timon, you show me first.
Why didn't we sponsor the roast by Main Street Roasters, by the way? At Grande?
Wow.
Retroactively sponsored.
Retroactively, find your roast
Rendezvous.
jokes.
Yeah.
Find your roast jokes. Say them now. Timon, you're homeschooled. Boom, roasted.
Boom, roasted. No shred of masculinity. Boom, roasted.
Brad, voting for Trump. Boom,
Boom,
roasted.
roasted.
So that's been the roast by Main Street Roasters. Mm-hmm. They make coffee. They roast it. You starting to get it now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought so. Now slowly open your eyes. You're looking at two guys who drink Main Street Roasters.com.
How many people have we seen out there that are like, Brad, Jake, Timon now, kind of? You guys really affect our lives. You guys really bring joy to our lives. Please help understand that these sponsors, Main Street Roasters specifically, is a huge reason that we're able to have so much fun on this podcast.
Yes.
And so therefore, if you love us, please love them. Buy their stuff. Be a regular customer. Subscribe to them. Do whatever you can to support this business. They're a small business. They're not like some massive empire that is like, yeah, we'll throw a few bones Ghostrunners way. It's like, no, I think we are the one podcast they're sponsoring. The one thing they're doing like this because they love us. So we want to love them back.
Yeah. I was just on the phone last night with Nathan Coley.
Okay.
Ghosty, fan, friend, stud. He has edited some G-Short stuff for us back in the day. He makes all the Ghostrunners thumbnails for us currently. And he's also recently been hired to be our Friday Pickleball short form editor. All that to say, we're on the phone, we're chatting about editing stuff. And he's like, by the way, I just want to ask, like, how are things going? Like, how's the podcast and everything? And last time on the phone, I told him, I was like, dude, having these like long-term sponsors like Main Street Roasters, Good Rangers has been very nice.
Yeah.
A big blessing. So,
Yes.
yeah, that's how we feel about Main Street Roasters. I hope you guys would feel similarly and let a little transitive property in your life. You like Ghostrunners. Ghostrunners like Main Street Roasters.
Therefore,
If then that.
yeah.
You like Main Street Roasters.
It will literally bring you warmth if you buy Main Street Roasters.
And keep it in the sun or roast it in a coffee machine.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about sunning the roaster.
Yes,
Yeah.
like
But,
iced tea.
Very good.
GRKC, get a little discount.
Yeah, 10% off.
Go crazy.
Fun.
We still got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. This is a great episode. This feels like a good one.
Yeah.
I think Rachel being here at the beginning really set the tone.
Always.
Thanks, bud. Thanks, Buster. Should we do a game or should we do the new segment?
Game.
Okay, game. This past weekend, Rachel and I switched cars. So I am in her car and my phone is connected via Carplay. By the way, don't really like Carplay. I like a lot of things that Apple does, but Carplay is not good.
What do you dislike about it?
The like Spotify interface is garbage. The delay, awful.
Is it? Oh, it's the Bluetooth CarPlay?
Bluetooth CarPlay,
Yeah, dude, you got to plug in.
very long delay.
I know. I was
Makes you think you didn't press the button at all.
I was so excited about my truck having wireless CarPlay.
Yeah.
Thinking like that was a not a deal breaker for me, but I was like, I'm kind of excited about this newer version.
Cherry
'cause
on
it has
top?
the wireless CarPlay. I used it once and I was like, this is not as good.
Yeah, like if Spotify is up, there goes all your navigation. I would like a split screen maybe. Like, anyway, didn't enjoy the experience. So, but also Rachel's in my car listening to my Spotify in my car, so I can't listen to my Spotify in her car. No problem. We'll turn on the radio. When's the last time you guys listened to the radio?
Do I like the radio? I'm a talk radio guy,
Okay.
but
I was in a music mood.
every once in a while, Sunday morning, it's like, hey, it's time to be extra spiritual on the way to work or on the way to church.
Yep.
Hey, 88.5, Life 88.5.
Yeah.
Hey, love, whatever.
On the episodes I'm on right now on Ghostrunners, you've been listening to top 40.
Have I?
That's so funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Kiss
listened.
FM.
I haven't listened to or sometimes I'll listen to the radio during Christmas season.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
Yeah, but
Like when you're seeing Christmas lights and they have like an AM radio. Like turn it to 1440 if you want to listen to our Christmas light music.
I'm pretty much always tuned to a radio because I have like the fake Bluetooth thing.
yes,
That's a great little device.
Yeah.
That works so well.
Yeah.
Mind-bogglingly well.
mind-bogglingly well.
Incalculable.
I had one of those in the truck as well.
So really just two things about the radio. One, so hard to find a station playing music because it's all commercials, which I don't blame them. The radio industry is dying. Get those ads when you can get them. I get it. But that was very annoying. It's like every single station is on a commercial. If it's not a commercial, it's people talking. I finally found a radio station playing music, and it was an Olivia Rodrigo song. And I think the song was called Get It Back, Get Him Back, something like that.
Get him back.
Get back! Get back!
It's more like School of Rock, like Step Off. But
Get back! Get back!
yeah, it's like that.
I don't know. Get back?
I don't know. Get back. I'm not cool enough. And I listened to this song, and I was like, when Olivia Rodrigo first came out with music, Brad,
Die.
you'll be just fine in improv class.
All right,
I like Driver's License. I like this. Wow, if this is your first song, this is gonna be great. Like some of our other songs. Turns out one of them was pretty close to Paramore. Got sued pretty heavily for it. But hey, it's
Olivia,
all right.
Her specifically, she's been in a lot of trouble with that.
Has she?
A lot of like potential lawsuits with like copying songs.
The Good For You. That one sounded so much like that Paramore song.
Oh.
Good for you, like happy.
That's Olivia Rodrigo?
Yes.
I thought that was Paramore.
It's like the same exact
Yeah,
melody
yeah.
in the same like genre as Paramore.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's very rocky now. Or like, yeah.
Very like
Little
almost
punk?
like punky
Yeah,
a little
Avril?
bit.
Got
Yeah.
some Avril
Yeah.
in her?
She likes to talk sing.
So this is where the game is at because I listened to the song and I was like, whoa, this is Driver's License was awesome. So we're just gonna play a game where similar to like the Ted Lasso game. We've got some real Olivia Rodrigo lyrics and we've got some that I've made up.
Okay.
All right. I want you guys to try and
So
decide
excited.
if this is real or not.
Remember back in the day at K-Life when it was Book of Lamentations versus Taylor Swift?
Yes. Great game.
Yeah.
Psalms or Beaver.
Yeah.
That was another one.
All right.
All right, here we go. Another song, another club, another bar, another dance. And when he said something wrong, he'd just fly me to France.
I happen to know that is a real lyric.
Oh, spoiled it then.
All right, Timon. Next time, just let me guess first.
Oh, my bad.
Timon wins 1-0.
Okay, Timon. Yeah.
Brad, you go first next time, please.
I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to think that's Jake. Jake made that up. Nice try, Timon.
Good guess, bud.
Playing
Timon
checkers
was
with
right,
chess.
though.
Dang it.
Okay. And when I told him how he hurt me, he'd tell Sorry. And when I told him how he hurt me, he'd tell me I was tripping. But I am my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix him.
Gosh. That sounds like your Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something. When he told me I was tripping, I was saying
I'm
my
a father's
father's daughter.
I'm a father's daughter, so I could fix him.
That's also Livy.
It is.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I spoiled it. Sorry, Timon.
Just Olivia Rodrigo.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, it's Olivia Rodrigo. So.
All right. Let's see. I want to kiss his face with an uppercut. I want to meet his mom and tell her that her son sucks.
I just keep thinking of Fresh Prince now.
I'll do it one more time. I want to kiss his face with an uppercut. I want to meet his mom, tell her that her son sucks.
I'm also imagining how much fun you and Rachel would have making this game.
Yeah, drive to Iowa
This is-
on Friday. We got to do this.
This is so Rachel's humor right here. all this kind of like dun, 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 dun. I don't know.
Guess what?
That is. Do you know Timon?
I do.
Okay, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, shoot. Stupid.
We've spoiled it every time so far. I do know. I was with
Yeah,
Jake.
I'm 100% positive on this.
I've heard all of Olivia's songs, and I know that was Jake.
Oh man!
All right, let's try to do one without spoiling it.
I'm just going to shut up.
And me too.
That was big brain by big.
Yeah, that was. I think I literally was like, I can't say that whether or not I know it because and then I still fell for it. That's funny.
So funny. All right, next one. Send the text, make the call, see if I care. Bet you won't play me in a game of truth or dare.
You're proud of that one, but that one's Jakey.
I think it's Jake too.
You guys are good. He had an ego and a temper. Sorry, I had just taken a drink and I was like, time to sing.
Yeah.
He had an ego and a temper and a wandering eye. He said he's 6'2", and I'm like, dude, nice try.
That I mean, this is a great game because it can
rhyming
go
is
either way.
nice.
I think it's Jacob one more time.
I'm gonna
Timon,
say,
do you know if it's?
I'm gonna say Olivia.
That was Olivia.
Oh,
And I
dude,
did know.
nice
I
try.
did know that one.
Nice, yeah. I think it's like one of the first lines of the song.
Yeah.
A great way to start a song. Let's see. And I consoled you while you cried over your ex-girlfriend's new guy. My God, how could I be so stupid? You found a new version of me, and I darn near started World War III.
This was one of the ones that's like, does that? Yeah, that kind of
I'm not
rhymed.
sure if that rhymed, but
That's Jake. World War III is Jake.
AABCC rhyme scheme.
nice. I think I haven't heard it, so I think it's you.
That was an Olivia Rodrigo song.
Really?
It was a different song, so I don't know the melody of that one. But that was like the stanza together. Was all of that.
Interesting.
They darn near started World War III.
Darn near.
Zoinks! She didn't say
Zoinks.
darn. That was me. So I guess that part was me. The darn was me.
Thank you.
Censorship.
Okay.
I think we have like two more.
Okay.
Wait. I think Brad should guess the next two in case I know them because it's hard to like. This is a hard
Yeah.
game to play when I know some of them. You know.
You're just too cool, man.
All right. No, there's only one more. All right, last one. If you... Let me start. If I scratch your back, then you'll scratch mine. But before you start, take the knife out first.
Just that's an ABC rhyme structure on that
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Take the knife
A, B,
out
C,
first.
D.
I mean, I don't know. I guess Olivia.
That was me.
Dang it! I was gonna say, like, do we really play this game and you only made up one of the 7? Nice.
Yeah, didn't need to make up too many. They're all amazing. It's just, I
She's
had
just
no
mad
idea.
the whole time, basically.
It was especially that one song, Get 'Em Back, where it's a lot of just like kind of talking. And at the end is like a misdirection. I'm a punk girl is like how it ends every time. And I'm like, dude, nice try.
I love Driver's License, honestly.
Yeah.
But like, I can't stand the talk singing in her new stuff. I met a guy in the summer and he left me in the spring.
Yeah, that was one. Thought about putting it in. Yeah, it's so good. But I am my father's daughter, so I thought that I could fix him. Rock out!
Is it kind of similar to like the Avril Lavigne stage of our lives? Like
That was pre secular music for me. So I kind of missed Avril Lavigne. I heard the Weird Al version,
okay,
Constipated, but I never heard Complicated.
okay.
I know that one pretty well.
You're not very familiar with that.
No,
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay. I
Older
just didn't
sisters.
know. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Actually, that was just me. I think
That was just I had a little stage.
Michelle Branch, was great. So that's fun, Jake. Thanks for the game.
Yeah, Olivia. She's great. Get her on the pod.
Do you think we should?
I would if she wanted to.
Yeah. Somebody asked us in one of my 4 lives I did yesterday. Hey, would you collaborate with Tim Hawkins if he asked? And we said, yeah,
Sure.
of course.
Yeah. Why would we not?
Why? Yeah. Anybody that wants to collab, we'll collab. Come on, let's do it. I don't care.
Especially the people who DM us and all they say are want to collab. Those are the ones that get me most excited.
Want to collab, and they're in the hidden requests, and they look like they're just super like sketchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll collab with them. Good on the pod.
Okay. Let's do another little segment. We're calling it "What's on Your Algorithm."
Yeah.
I just think that's one of the most fun things about the internet is that it'll feed you random things that are only for you,
Every week.
or like only you just assume like everyone knows about this thing, and it's like, no, you've never even heard of this guy or whatever. So
Yeah, I think sometimes I think the oppositely too. It's like I'm in my own little world. I just watch my little videos, and then someone else is like, oh yeah, Tony P. Like I watch this stuff too. I'm like, oh yeah,
Sure,
I guess other
yeah.
people have access to him too.
yeah.
So either way, fun.
Well, okay, so let's do. Have you on my algorithm personally right now? Have you heard about Tyrese Haliburton? Does that sound
Yes,
familiar? Okay.
yes. I had not heard of him until this week.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So first of all, he's an incredible basketball player for Indiana Pacers. He's
All-star.
Yeah, future. I think he's a future like big name. But he's got some quirks to him. So let's go ahead and play the clip whenever you're ready. There, time.
Oh, Jake, you want to disconnect from Bluetooth?
Oh, boy. Why do I do this stuff sometimes?
While we're doing that, Tyrese Haliburton, the name, great name.
It's a pretty good name.
Just two. I mean, it just sounds like you can't name a kid Tyrese Haliburton and be like, I don't know, he's going to be all right in life.
I don't know. Maybe an elementary school teacher? Mr. H.
Mr. H, come on, Mr. H.
Yeah, this clip is awesome.
But for us, I think that for so long after P and those guys left, and Sabonis is a great player and they had other guys, but like I think for the more casual basketball fan, it wasn't necessarily appealing. You know, like post basketball is not appealing unless it's Jokic or Joel or Shaq. You know what I mean? Like
you have two different voices.
I do. People say that all the time.
Did you hear? I mean, I didn't know if it was our microphone.
I never catch it. You know, like I watch podcasts after and I'm like, dang, my voice changed. I don't know.
Mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Did you guys? I didn't do it. On
I
purpose.
wrote it down. Two different voices.
Yeah.
Wrote it down.
It just happened. It just happens that way naturally sometimes.
It's pretty cool. It's like, you know, Lil Wayne talked about how Drake can sing and rap.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, he can rap and then he can sing in the chorus if you need to. You almost have that. Like you can accent yourself with the different voices.
Yeah.
You don't control it though.
No, I don't control. I have no control over it.
Dude.
That's so fascinating. Like, how many other people are out there like that?
Like, I'm like borderline. I've watched this probably 10 times now. And every time I think, is that like altered or something?
His reaction is so genuine, though. He's like, did I do it again? I always watch podcasts. Like, that's what sells it for me.
How do you
It's
not
like,
hear that? It's such a distinct,
It's so different.
so different.
his like inner ear voice is the same constantly.
It goes from this to more like this.
Yeah.
That's a great impression of him.
I think we should do that sometime.
Post basketball, it's not like as appealing as like Jokic or
Jokic, Embiid out there. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm just trying to dribble, shoot, you know, and then I just pass it. There's another clip of him. Can you watch? Let's watch this other one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just wild how he switches. It just.
I think I've handled it well, but I think just as athletes, as professional athletes in general.
Getting distracted a little bit here by somebody.
Any other questions here for Tyrese?
I'm done.
I think we're good.
All right.
He switched.
Okay. I'll answer your question. My bad. I don't know what's going on up here, but to answer your question, I think as professional athletes, we're human beings at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So
It's a bit.
I
It's
think
got to
what
be.
you put off surface level is different than, you know, we're all humans. We all have emotions and good days and bad days, but.
Can you imagine? Like,
That's a great running joke if he's doing that on purpose.
let's like look up like traditional wedding vows real quick. I'm just gonna do some as.
As Tyrese Haliburton.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great clip.
Let's see. I, Tyrese, take thee, Tyrese's wife, to be my wedded husband / wife, to have and hold from this date forward, for better or for. I can't.
It's very impressive. He's kept that up for years.
It's wild.
It's hard to do.
That's wild to do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has it been like this?
Heck if I know. It'd be like if Patrick Mahomes all of a sudden just had a different voice.
Yeah, he just talked like, I don't know.
Hey guys, we're not done, okay? What'd you say? I said we're not done.
That's all I'm trying to
Sorry,
say.
we're not done, guys. Come on.
Heads in this. Yeah, he just talks like his brother half the time.
Yeah. Seriously, guys, we're not done. We're going up to DNH later. All right.
All right. My algorithm has fed me this guy. That's the setup. That's it. Just
Okay.
You just click on his most recent video. I don't even know what it is, but I'm sure it's great.
Davis Clark.
For greatness today because it's time to absolutely hammer some Excel spreadsheets. Locked in for greatness today because it's time to absolutely hammer some Excel spreadsheets.
Oh, that's all it is. Like 6 seconds. So yeah, this is my guy. This is my new obsession. It's not satire. It's not a bit. He has grown a huge following in the last month. I wish I would have brought him up a month ago when I found him. Because I swear, I was like, he'd maybe had like 8,000 followers or something. It was like for some reason, he came up my algorithm. I was like, this is hilarious. Like 4 times a day. Here, just go to the next one. He'll just post like.
I never really cared about social media, and that's why you'll see me continue to pump the algorithm with some crazy content.
Like, what is that? I don't even know what that means.
But everyone's just in on the joke. Like the comments are just bad bay to be in the algorithm. Who likes this guy? Oh, that's not a nice one.
Well, then have you seen that new trend? Like you say, like, who likes this guy? And then the reply is everyone.
Oh,
like you
okay.
reply to yourself really quickly.
I gotcha. I haven't seen that.
It says, "Who likes this guy?" It's something I would never say. Davis is my glorious king.
Oh, nice.
I love, it's just a subtle thing, his caption is always exactly what he says in the video.
Okay.
So just feel free to click on any of them. Yeah.
Big thanks to Tony P for being willing to play golf this year. It's going to be a ton of fun, and I'll be getting those reps in at the driving range to get ready. Let's go, people.
Let's do another one.
Just good-hearted humor, man.
I'm not about to be selling out for money. If someone wants a sponsorship, it better be in millions. I'm not on a rookie contract anymore. Send the Pat Mahomes money this way if you want it. I'm not.
He's kind of an interesting look and an interesting way of speaking. And he brought the fedora out. Well, click on one of the fedora videos.
Got after the test this morning, and it hit hard, but I like to hit hard right back. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who supported me throughout the process, all the time it took, and everyone who's motivated me. All I can say is the results won't come out for like another 2 months, so it's going to be a wait. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try and make good things happen in life.
What's he talking about? His results?
I don't know what test, some test for his work or something, but
He's got like an Al Capone hat on.
man, every day it's just like a 10-second clip like, what's up, guys? I'm locked in. Hope you're locked in. Let's go crush a Monday.
Do you think you like him so much because like your life is non-corporate and this guy's like as corporate as it gets?
I think, yeah, probably. That's probably a little bit of it. Like, I don't even really understand what he's talking about. It's just so funny to take Excel spreadsheets and just like get the absolute most out of them, like squeezing every bit you can out of like what you're doing. And I love that he's posting online. It's awesome.
This one has 10 million views. See what it is.
Wow.
Nerves through the roof this week because, like anyone, I deal with a lot of emotions, and I'm just a regular person going through a crazy time right now.
That's it. I want to save that one and just post it every once in a while. Like every time I'm a little bit like,
guys, I'm a regular human.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That comment says his human impression is getting better.
Yeah, he's like a robot. He really is. Like he just smiles every time he's not talking. But smile is not really a true smile. You know, it's like kind of smile. Like is he smiling there, or is that just what he looks like?
It's his resting face.
Yeah,
just teeth showing.
Yeah.
Other comments: you would love Adderall. This one says most intelligent skinwalker I've ever seen.
I'm a regular person. Exactly what an irregular person would say.
So yeah, he's locked in. His name's Davis Clark. He's algorithm guy of the week.
That's funny.
Timon, what about you?
What's in my algorithm? Wow.
Easy.
Algorithm. No. Me and my friends made some fake podcast clips.
This is great.
I'll just click on one of them. I don't even know if you guys will find them funny, but let's find out. All right.
Wait, hold on. There's a lot to take in already. Okay. Did you do a fake camcorder effect on this?
Here's the thing. There's someone to explain.
Satire.
We recorded this on my friend Zach's new like monitor setup, and we accidentally we had it set to just record straight to the monitor's SSD.
Okay.
But it somehow included all of the information of the camera in the video. That's all we had.
So it's on accident.
It's on accident, but yeah, I guess it's like
lean into it.
Yeah, kind of fun. I don't know why it's so small now, but okay. Here we go.
So a fake podcast clip.
Yes, this is satirical.
The other day, you'll never believe who I saw. I saw our old friend Ryan Breathout.
No, you're joking.
And I married 2 kids. Crazy. He said he's been married for like 3 or 4 years now. And I'm talking with him, and I'm like, Ryan, do you miss that Bachelor lifestyle at all? And no, not at all.
No, you have to miss the Bachelor life.
That's what I'm saying. And he says he absolutely loves being married. He said there was no aspect of that Bachelor lifestyle that he misses. And so I thought we would just take a second. What are your favorite parts of your Bachelor life right now?
Bachelor life for me, honestly, there's the 3 points of the triangle for the Bachelor life for me. Number 1, everyone drinks every night with the boys.
Every night with the boys.
Every night with the boys. You cannot miss it.
You gotta live that Bachelor lifestyle. You gotta listen to that Bachelor music. Have that Bachelor job. I don't think I'll ever get married. You know, going to sleep at 3 a.m. and waking up at 7 for my 8 o'clock job at Hy-Vee. And that's the other thing. You have those growth opportunities in the Bachelor lifestyle. My wife's not holding me back.
Right.
I mean, I was able to go from Walmart to Dollar General to Walgreens and now to Hy-Vee.
The third tip of the triangle for me, honestly, might be my favorite part. Lying alone in bed every single night.
And crying. And crying. Oh, it's that perfect Bachelor puzzle.
Yes.
It just seals it all
it's
together.
It's the sadness hidden in a false sense of maturity and strength.
Right. Like, I moved out at 18. I didn't go to college. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Bachelor life. Bachelor life. I mean, and I just love having that mind-numbingly painful, boring, saddening day after day. Yeah. I couldn't tell you which day was Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That's just that Bachelor life.
Right.
Oh, man.
I think I need therapy.
Yeah.
I love the eye tracking that's in it too. I didn't realize we were going to get feedback on the camera.
So much to take in.
The audio levels.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a really funny bit though.
That is a good,
perfect every way, but you can't like pronounce Bachelor right.
Yeah. Just for whatever reason, the thing that got me the most was just the quick Zach. Yeah. Right.
Right. Yeah. He's got a good podcasting voice.
He's got a great voice. Yeah.
Right.
Great sound. Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, you guys should definitely keep doing that. That is so funny.
Time and play another one.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the next funniest one? Come on.
Belly buttons.
Speaking of exercise, and you mentioned your core, I've been wondering, do you think there's any way that you can get rid of a belly button?
Oh, there's got to be a way.
Like, surely. Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure old people, like, they don't have a belly button.
Right. I mean, it is a wound, right? Like a scab, like a scab over.
It's just kind of like a scab, yeah. Like,
because I mean, what's even for? Like, why is there a hole in my tummy? What happened in there?
It's the blood. So, like, when you're a fetus, it brings the nutrients, like, and the blood into your body.
Right. Because the mommy eats the food, and we nibble off that, and the umbilical cord just brings the blood.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, it should. What are you? You're hitting 20. I'm almost 21. So, relatively, they should start sealing here soon.
Pretty soon.
So that's nice.
Yeah. You may have a little longer to go. I don't know. It's pretty hairy.
Is that good?
Speaking of Timon, how much is this improv versus like planned out?
The topic is planned out, maybe like a couple things to say. Everything else is improv.
That's impressive. Yeah, I really thought maybe you just wrote all this out.
Yeah.
All right, there's one with Timon.
One more.
All right.
All right.
Play the one with you in it.
Dude, I've been thinking about this. What's the point of engagement rings?
Okay, right?
You thought about this too?
No, I mean, I'm thinking about getting one, but I'm like, I mean, that's thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and how long is it going to be on her finger? Like 3 months?
Well, that's like, everyone's like, bigger gem. I mean, her hand's going to be dragging on the ground.
Like, think about it. In the future, after the wedding, you're spending thousands more dollars on like practical things for your house.
Well, and also, like, I mean, like honeymoon and like vacations and stuff. Like, I don't want to be in debt right off.
Here's my thought. Spend that thousands of dollars or however much just on a practical gift she's actually going to use.
Right. Like, I mean, like aprons.
Yeah. Like silverware,
like pots and pans,
something she'll use. What, a coffee maker,
or even like knowledge, like buy her a cooking class,
like something that she can actually use practically in the marriage,
like a back scratcher,
head scratcher. Dude, you felt those things? That's better than any engagement ring.
Massage chair,
dude. Just get down on one knee. You're holding the massage chair.
I'm holding the massage chair.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say yes,
dude. I've been thinking
that's great. Timon.
The idea that the engagement ring you can only wear it while you're engaged.
It's while you're engaged.
That's really funny. I got to fork over 3 month salary for a 6 month ring.
The misconception of an engagement ring is great.
So that's what's on your algorithm, huh?
Yeah, that's what's on my algorithm.
I can't believe you've had this and we're just not finding out about it. Everyone follow Ramen Talks podcast.
Oh, okay, that's the thing. I don't like the name. We made this like account a long time ago when we were going to actually try to start a podcast.
Okay, fun.
Do you have ideas for a name?
Are you always going to be in a car or is that going to mix up?
I like the idea of always being in a car.
The car's fun.
You always have a studio. I mean, it's pretty easy to get a quiet studio that way.
It's true.
So yeah, something with the car.
Comedians in cars.
Has that been taken?
It could also could be fun, like
eating ramen.
Like the name should like take itself seriously. I feel like.
Yeah,
it's not like
you want to fool people into thinking this is a real podcast.
Yeah,
Bachelor life. That's funny.
Yeah,
flavorful conversations, thought-provoking stories. Follow for fun, educational content. Dude, that's so good.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Under the Hood podcast. Behind the Hood. Behind the Wheel. Backseat Boys. Backseat.
Ooh, Backseat Boys.
The Backseat podcast.
Dude, because it's Backstreet Boys. Backseat Boys.
Backseats. Backseat
podcast.
Drivers.
I like that.
Backseat Drivers.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's my algorithm.
I love it, Timon. Also on my algorithm, I got really into, I think I told you this one time, like for like 30 minutes one day on TikTok, I just watched this guy play guitar.
Yeah. live
just
stream.
played it so beautifully. And now every other video I have on TikTok is a live stream of something.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they really push
dang
this.
it, guys. I maybe that's probably why I've been intrigued to do my own live streaming. I don't know, but it's like, guys, I don't want to watch all these random things. There was one I got hooked for like 30 seconds. I was like, I can't believe I got hooked for this. It was something. Oh, it was
like
like
a get rich quick scheme, and the guy made a lot of good points.
no. It was a massive bottle of Coca-Cola, and they're like, all right, just one more person in here, and we're gonna put the Mentos in it. Just one more person, just one more person. So I was like, all right, I'll click in here, get in here, and I watched it for like 30 seconds. The guy was like, okay, I'm about to do it. Just one more person gets in here. Just one more person. Okay. I'm going to do it in just a second, guys. I'm going to do it in just a second. Okay. I got the Mentos right here. Just one more person in here. And I was like, this
He's
fool.
never going to do it.
Yeah. This guy's just getting followers that way. And it
Retention
worked.
hacking, yeah.
Gosh darn it. So.
Those are the people who truly have 15 minutes of fame. It's like, yes, this works, but no one wants to follow you for this kind of content.
Yeah.
This works in the moment.
Just one more person.
One more person. I was talking to, I did a little interview over the weekend. Someone asked me, they said, hey, I'm doing a research paper on Christian content creators. Can I interview you? So I was like, sure. And then he was asking me about content creation and live streaming. And I wasn't thinking about what we've learned to do on Instagram since it just came out. Well, it hadn't really come out on Instagram yet.
Yeah.
So that's why.
It's innovative.
And I was thinking more of like Twitch streaming and stuff. And I was like, if I was 10 years younger, I think I would be so into, even 15 years, if I was in high school, I think I would be really into live streaming.
Yeah.
Because I think it is kind of a grind. It's very hard to do it, but I think it'd be so fun to just like slowly build that. And even as I've been learning more about chess, it seems like chess has a very large audience in the live streaming, like Twitch community.
Really?
Who knew? It's like, that would be so fun.
People just want to watch other people do things they like.
Play games.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think live streaming is very interesting, but I think we missed the window a little bit for like actual like. Sorry, for like Twitch,
I'm
like gaming.
I did 4 in 1 week, one day.
You're right. We didn't miss it.
I'm gonna live stream right friggin' now.
Okay.
Live streaming on the podcast.
What's
me do it on jean shorts or I'm gonna do Ghostrunners.
That would probably make sense.
Live, add a title. Live streaming the podcast.
Yep. .twitch.tv / ghosty time.
We're now live.
And just like that, we
Just
are
like that,
live.
we're live. So, you guys ask us some questions whenever you're ready.
Hey guys, we're live.
We're telling people, your followers. So
Hey.
when you start a live, they'll tell they'll tell your followers that you're live.
Not in the plan.
They'll tell your followers that you're live. So it'll give them a notification. So that's how people know they got a notification.
All the followers know that we're live.
Yeah, they get notifications. What's up, guys? We're here live on the podcast.
Timon's here.
We just got a notification that we're live on the prod. You like that? Hey, there's Timon.
Hey.
Ask us some questions for the podcast. Hey, we just got a notification that Kirsty Swick is here. Love you guys, E. Haney. This is what you do the whole time. You just respond to people. It's awesome. They just give you the
Hey,
content.
what's up? Thank you for the bits.
What's up, guys? Hey.
W's in the chat for live streaming.
Christina Lids joined. Hey, Christina, thanks for the notifications. thanks for the darts.
Who else joined?
Riskcomp, Alicia McConnell, 98. Good for her.
Thanks for the bits.
Loving all these lives. Ask us some questions. We're recording the podcast right now. We're recording the prod right now. Hat link. Oh, Baldwin. Does Baldwin even exist anymore?
I don't know.
Baldwin KC. When is Ghostrunners coming to Oklahoma?
Pick a new question.
See you Friday night, Jake, says Tim and Min 04.
You think that's Tim Coop's burner account? See you Friday night. That's
Andrew
fun.
Thurbush, notification. Andrew Thurbush is here on the podcast.
Andrew Sherbush. We were just talking about you on the podcast.
Yeah, Andrew. Hey, Dandrew. Hope you have good at shampoo. This is how it goes every time, dude. It's amazing. Come on, Jake. So, what's up? If you could do a Ghostrunners comedy tour, what would it look like? Oh, that's a fun question.
We've looked into this. Mm-hmm. We don't really have enough fans. We've tried to make a tour work.
It's just hard to justify being gone too much with making $300 for one,
That's not even really exaggerating. Like, that's what the financials look like. Because we don't have that many fans. If we go to even a city like Chicago, I mean, what do we sell? Maybe 75, 100 tickets? And then we got to get all the way to Chicago, and then we got to pay people to set it all up.
And Chicago ain't cheap. Right?
Gas ain't free. So I think what makes more sense, Brad, tell them the new strategy.
Live streams.
Sending notifications.
Notifications.
Is I think partnering with churches in these cities, like these major cities where we have fans anyway, Chicago, Salt Lake City, Dallas, whatever, but partnering with churches there who want to put on a fun event for their church. We do a comedy night there. The church pays us a flat fee to come.
Hello.
And we also get to invite ghosties, best of both worlds.
You can invite ghosties. You can notify with a notification.
The ghosties will get notifications from the church bulletin.
Yeah, I just got a notification. Lucy Mann's here.
Lucy Mann, how's it going? Lucy Mann, come on the podcast.
Come on the podcast sometime.
Be a
you
guest
live
on
in
the
Kansas
podcast.
City. Come on.
Yeah.
Can we do a Ghostrunners group cruise?
Hold on. Sorry, I just thought of something. How old is Lucy Mann? She think? Let her see Timon. Let her watch.
Whoa.
Timon, just stand there.
Lucy is 23.
And what did Timon tell us his Tinder settings are at? 18 to 24?
23.
Yeah, so that would work.
23 and a half.
Yeah.
23. I was right.
Nice.
Whoa.
Let her watch.
Let her watch.
Let her watch.
We would love to have you come to do an event at our school, says Hometown Detours.
Oh, let me take my headphones off. Maybe we're not hearing correctly. Is that a church?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
I'll do it.
I'm just kidding. I would love it. I'm just kidding. I was just joking. But sorry, you were saying before that, Ghosty Cruise.
Ghosty Cruise, somebody said.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Somebody just said, how in-depth are your notes when recording?
You know, you want to talk in depth?
Jake, talk about your last week.
I have a problem. I have a flaw. I could be a bit short with my notes. They are just, they're 2 words, 3 words. Last week, I wrote down tearing down bridge. I asked Brad, I asked Timon, I asked Rachel. I was like, does anyone know?
Yeah, I love how you ask us, like, hey, does anybody else understand this? Have I talked to you about this?
Was it something in the Facebook group maybe?
Mm-hmm.
So for 2 weeks now, I've had tearing down bridge in my notes, and it hasn't like come up of like for what I mean. So ghosties, I ask you, what does tearing down bridge mean, and why would I want to talk about it on the podcast?
Are we sure it's tearing and not tearing?
Oh, it could be tearing down bridge. Yeah. Anyway, so no, my notes are not great. I've always got stuff to say, always writing stuff down, but I don't set myself up for success all the time.
Mine are unfortunately like kind of random. I'll show you guys some of them here. I mean, it's just random stuff though. Like it's like so many things. I'm like, I don't even know if that's good enough to talk about. We need to talk about Tyrese Haliburton, wrote that down, blah, blah, blah. So fun times.
So that's what our notes look like.
There's Timon.
Hey.
If I go to stand-up notes, I see, another 2-word example. All it says is runner's high. No take on it, no opinion on it. Just, hey, something.
Give us a tour of the things on the shelves. Another time, another live.
Different live stream.
But, all right, we're going to say goodbye here.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching us. This is a Wednesday episode.
How many people are watching?
Notifications, 65 notifies.
Not bad.
Not bad. Love you guys.
That was a lot of notifies. Anyway, that's enough goofing off. Let's get back to the podcast. Do you want to respond to ghosties? Yeah, we got a few. Let's just in the episode with some responding to ghosties. New segment. Let's do it, huh? We're trying some new segments and responding to the ghosties, huh? All right, we'll start here. Laura Seifert. These are all from the Facebook group. Laura Seifert says, rationally strong opinion. It should be mandatory to write the amount of the gift card on the card if you get one for someone. People on a budget need to know so they know what they have to work with, and no one wants to take the time to call the number, do a simple math problem to verify they're not a bot, punch in the card number, punch in the PIN, then wait for the amount to be read to them. Just write it on the card for the card holder. It takes 5 seconds and saves the other person the hassle of trying to figure out themselves. Anyone else? I think it's a good opinion. It's a good rule of thumb. I use it. I sometimes will get notifications. I get store credit sometimes for Home Depot stuff, and they'll always write it on there. And then I'll use part of the Home Depot, like I'll use it at Home Depot, and then it has a New Balance. They write a New Balance on there. Oh, like they give you New Balance points. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Pretty cool program. That's what that brand is originated from. Is actually Home Depot. It's a Home Depot brand. Store credit cards. Both Steve Triplett and Caitlin Triplett liked that post. So it resonates with the Triplet fam. Okay.
You got any more thoughts on it?
None, other than I concur. That's
Okay.
a good take.
This one's just a sweet one. This could be my comment of the week as well, but it's Jason Kane. It seems like every sleepless night I have helping my sick son, there's a new episode that just helps me get through at least part of the night. My son gets cold so bad he can barely breathe, so I spend time crying and laughing at the same time because I'm terrified. All this to say, I just appreciate what we've got here. Jake and Brad, you're the best and mean more to many of us than you realize. Would love to buy you some coffee someday, even though I'm on the Missouri side of Kansas City. You can come over.
Hey.
Come on over.
Maybe he sees McLean's. We let him watch.
Let him watch.
Let him watch.
I don't know. It's just a sweet thing from Jason.
Yeah, that is nice. I have a response to Ghosty that's also my comment of the week.
Okay.
The comment really answers the question. Bella Johnson put in the Facebook group, where did episode 307 go? And Eric, I don't know how to pronounce this last name.
Schafferl? No?
Schreier. I'm going to guess Schreier.
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 Gotta be Schreier.
Give me
Schreier.
Schreier.
I was thinking Schreier.
Eric Schreier.
Schreier? How many times have you heard Schreier?
Way
Not
less
much.
than Schreier.
Yeah.
Notably less.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Schreier said, he answered the question and said, Timon giveth and Timon taketh away. So if you're wondering, you got a little sneak peek at Wednesday's episode, and it was taketh away.
I think, yeah, maybe we just post both of them on Monday every time. Timon. Just confuse people.
It just, eventually we start posting like Monday, Wednesday, and next Monday's on Wednesday. And it becomes 2 Mondays and 2 Wednesday
just
episodes
stack.
on Monday.
Yeah. Stack. Also, not getting any laughs from the high school boys from Stack.
Yeah, we called so many plays. It didn't get a laugh the first time, didn't get a joke, a laugh the fifth time.
Tennessee, yeah, all those things.
Yeah, they would run an inbounds play. Tennessee. Okay, we're going to run Memphis in. Memphis. What are you guys going to do if we run Memphis? Nothing.
Okay, this one is for you, Jake. It said, from Christina Marie, listening to Leia's podcast and heard the theme of Jake and Rachel's Valentine's Day date, things we'd never do, made me wonder what were some of the other themes he had. You got any other theme dates recently?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Any in the hopper?
Let's see. I've got a date ideas note in my phone. Elderly themed. You go to Cracker Barrel and bingo. Home by 7.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, like Cracker Barrel at 4:30.
That sounds
Go to
awesome.
like the Veterans Hall, play bingo.
Down the road, not too far.
I got a middle school themed one where you have your mom take you both in a minivan. You both sit in the captain seats, like back seat of the minivan, and she goes and drops you off at the mall. You walk around for like an hour, and then she picks you back up, and you go to the movies, and you watch a movie with your mom and your girl.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Your mom has to like look back every 20 minutes
Just
or so.
checking. I'm not going to sit right by you. When I took Rachel on a while back, the theme was just bowls. So we listened to Bowling for Soup. We went bowling, and then we had acai bowls.
That's great. Got bowl cuts.
I didn't think about bowl cuts.
Yeah.
This theme is called Bird Day. So on her birthday, you take her bird scootering, and then you go play golf and try to get a bird day.
That's fun. I like that.
Thanks. 70s themed. You go to like an old diner and then go to Funky Town.
Okay.
Formal night. Like, hey, we're going to dress up. And then I want to get really, really dressed up and go to like Chuck E. Cheese or Dave and B's or something.
Yeah.
Be kind of fun.
Just dressed up in a very non-dressed up place.
Yeah, ironically. I didn't know she asked this question. Christina, I'm sorry I didn't answer you in the Facebook group, but hey, this is even better.
I think it was just today.
And I didn't know I had this many in my notes. Let's see, 90s theme. We did that. We went rollerblading, got dressed up. One thing I forgot to do was take a disposable camera and get pictures developed.
Dude,
to do that.
Do you have any idea how much a disposable camera is these days?
No.
Guess.
$14.
More, but kind of close, I think. More than I thought it would be, though.
Yeah.
45?
No, it's like $20.
150.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. No, it's like $20.
1,000. Oh.
Still, like that seems like way too much for a disposable.
How
camera.
would Hattie describe the price? That was so funny yesterday how she did it.
Oh, yeah. If it's $20.05, she'd be like, it's 20 and 5.
25. Or yeah, 20 and 5.
20 and 5. What was she describing? That
Something
she's-
was 11 and 5.
Yeah, what did she just?
Her sleep mask?
It was
Princess?
it was her unicorn thing. She has a little like unicorn figurine thing.
Like, I bought this with my own money.
Yeah, I call this Sparkle. I bought it at Shields for 11 and 5. Or maybe she said 11.5. know if she said and.
How did she say it?
11 and 5. 11.5. I was like, 11.5. What is that? $11.05.
11.05.
It's so cute that she said it that way. It's also super cute. I mean, we bought that 2 months ago. It's so cute that she like remembers how much that one thing
That
costs.
is impressive. When it's your own money, you're more invested.
Also, yeah, she doesn't buy that many things, so she knows what she's spending. So,
last one in my notes, futuristic themed. You go. You eat well, there's two options here. One, I like the idea of opening up a fortune cookie and whatever it says you have to make come true.
Okay.
I think that would be fun. Like in some way, by the end of the night, you have to make it come true in like an abstract, maybe metaphorical way.
Yeah.
The other option is it's just more literal, futuristic. You eat a fortune cookie. You go to those places where they have like liquid nitrogen ice cream. That seems futuristic.
Dippin' Dots.
Yeah. Ice cream of the future. And then you just go do like one of those VR experiences.
Okay. That's cool.
Futuristic.
Very, very futuristic.
So there's some date ideas.
Those are great.
Thanks.
All right. We're not going to have to, I won't read the whole thing from Becky Golightly, but Becky Golightly claimed that we hated dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Let's clear that up real quick. We don't hate dogs.
I don't know how I could have been possibly more clear that I love dogs.
You love dogs.
I really love dogs.
I think I understand that dogs are we'll call it
they're below humans?
Well, by definition, I think I was going to say they're a burden. But I think by definition, you would say your spouse is a burden. Your kids are a burden, like
from a selfish mindset.
By definition. Yeah. And so maybe I've said I don't know if I want a dog right now. That doesn't mean I hate dogs. It just means I don't know if I could take on that responsibility right now.
Yes.
I think I saw something about she was like, well, if you don't hate them, then why'd you say you might sell them for $1 million? I'm like,
yeah,
that's $1 million and it's a dog. Yeah. I like dogs too, but
yeah. It's different once it becomes personalized and it's your dog and you know exactly what to
spend 11.5 on it.
Yeah, exactly. But just the theory of selling your dog, I would sell it real quick for a good amount of money because my children are more important than my dog.
I think I kind of undersell how much I like dogs because it kind of became a basic quality in guys and girls. Want to know something about me? I like tacos, The Office, and at the party, you could find me wherever the dog is. Yeah. I started to see that and I was like, well, that actually is me. But now I feel basic if I talk about how I will go to a dog when I first enter a room. I will win this dog over. I think I've talked about that on the podcast. Other people have winning others over. I have winning dogs over. I will win that dog over.
You do.
I love, the McDonald's dog.
You touch that dog. You do. You touch that dog more than the rest of us do.
A hold of that dog.
You do. You do love dogs. It is that topic in general you just said is just a tough topic because that's kind of how I felt towards Bargatze. That's how, back in the day, Kobe, I love Kobe. And then I worked at camp with a guy who was obsessed with Kobe and he was the Kobe guy. And I was like, well, I can't be hey, I also really like Kobe. I have his rookie card and new, and all these different things.
With me, you've always been a Kobe guy. Very consistent.
Have I?
Yeah, let's put him on a pedestal, post-mortem kind of thing.
Yeah, and then he dies. And of course, everyone's Kobe's Kobe, whatever.
You've always been that way.
It's just hard. But it's hard though when it's I don't know, Taylor Swift now. It feels like
there's a lot of girls who are probably okay.
It's not a personality trait anymore to like Taylor Swift. It's every girl likes Taylor Swift these days.
That's a great
wait, but I really do love Taylor Swift. You don't understand. I went to the Eras tour, but I also went to every other tour before that.
How excited you are for her album? That's how I was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I watched her in Valentine's Day.
And liked it.
Yeah. So anyway, I get that feeling towards I love dogs. It's not it's not just a checklist thing for me. Yeah, of course everyone loves dogs. It's no, but I love dogs.
No, I do though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unless you make it a part of your profession, you can't prove it somehow. You love dogs more than anybody else.
You're just saying it more than other people.
So Becky, we love dogs. We love
Pro Dog Podcast, but yes, if we had the chance to sell them, we might.
Just two more real quick. Nancy Zoros Lindell says, Monk is the greatest show ever. Highly recommend. It feels like the Venn diagram of people that love Suits also want you to know that they love Monk and Psych. It's this
a USA Network kind of
yeah, there's these three forgotten shows that guys, just listen to me. They're so good. Monk is incredible. And I'm I've never watched it enough to have an opinion. But man, if you have, you want people to know about it.
My only experience with Monk is back in the day, DirecTV, DVR. I was on the news for, I think, catching a touchdown pass.
Okay.
High school football.
Nice.
So my parents record it. But for some reason, it had something had ran late. And so we actually recorded an episode of Monk. But it was like the news had ran late into when Monk was supposed to be on TV.
Okay.
So I still remember we would go back and watch it, but you had to click on Monk.
Okay.
And it wasn't Monk. It was me scoring a touchdown.
I see.
So that was the only Monk episode I watched, was me.
Well, thank goodness your parents were smart enough to record Monk, like record the thing after the news.
They were very on top of
They knew
pretty much everything.
That's awesome.
Safety valves. So yeah, I bet Monk is good. And I've never seen it, so I can't say anything, but I would be shocked if it is the best TV show of all time.
Greatest show ever, she says.
Greatest show ever.
I feel like it's a smart show. Like, I think you would like it. It's
Okay.
Like the guy's pretty witty, and
I should give it a try.
I think he's got like some kind of OCD something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then last one here, Jin Sin has a funny, Jin Sin, not Jensen. Jin Sin has a funny little story. I stand with Brad on the phone, randomly texting the wrong person. A while back, a friend of mine added me to a group that shared poor outcomes of AI images, and we would text the funniest back and forth to each other. One night, I sent her something hilarious, except no, the phone sent it to a dad in our co-op. Thankfully, my husband was included on that text thread, or I would have had to quit life. And then she posts this pic in the comments, and it says, like the caption says, "This could be us, but you won't eat lab-grown meat with me."
Yes, I remember seeing that.
And
now.
it's like this. It's like these.
It's insane.
It's like this intermingling of like two people on top, but like on the bottom, it looks like there's 17 limbs. Like
a lot
just,
of skin.
just like hugging each other. Yeah, a lot of skin. Nothing like completely inappropriate, but real awkward looking and very unnatural. And just like
the caption is so funny. This could be us, but you won't eat lab-grown
I mean,
meat.
if that's not a promotion for Good Rangers, I don't know what is. Anyway, just a funny thing. Also, my phone's still doing it, even though I took off my pinned messages.
Biden, dude.
I don't know. Yeah. So I'm just having to be careful with my phone. Just clicking, and I go back and I click it. Sometimes it'll do it twice, but it's never done it 3 times.
All right.
So I'm just dealing with it here. But that's been responding to ghosties.
That's fun.
And slash comment of the week, it sounds like.
Slash, I did throw in my comment of the week. Brad, what is your comment of the week?
I think mine was the thing with Jason.
Okay.
His comment about just how much he's had a hard week and we've given him joy. I think it's sweet. I think there was another good comment. This just today it came in. Let me find it real quick.
Just came through the fax machine today. Let's see. We also can't forget to do win of the week.
Yes.
So don't forget.
Oh, this comment. Yeah, it's Madison McCullough. She said, commenting live from labor and delivery today.
Whoa.
Thanks for a great Wednesday so to help labor a tad more tolerable.
Wow. Madison.
Wow. Go get him, Madison.
Go get him.
You're a warrior.
You're a bulldog.
Come on.
Animal.
Yeah, shoot. Win of the week. Do you have one?
I'm going to do 2 because one feels a little self-serving. But win of the week, possibly you. I forgot to mention it in Monday's episode, but along with our fun, like long-form content we're so excited about, I had the idea we're going to give away a free paddle every single video.
Oh, cool.
How fun is that? What are the YouTubers giving away a free pickleball paddle every video? So
Not anyone that I know of.
Not anyone that I know of. So we're excited about that. That is a literal win of the week. Every single week you could win a pickleball paddle. But I think an actual one for me, aside from that, would be just I feel invigorated, excited to do stand-up comedy this weekend. It's just been a while. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited that I'm getting rid of my sickness.
Yes.
A cold is the lowest of low type of sickness you can have. So I don't really complain about it, but it's still nice to not have a cold.
Like it's like the mildest sickness is what you're saying?
Yeah. It's the least amount of sick you could possibly be. So
but it's still debilitating. Not debilitating. It's still like makes everything less fun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Less likely to get out of the house or like eat food.
Yeah, and it's like the best way to stop having a cold is like to rest.
Wait 3 days.
But it's like, gosh, but if I rest too much, then I just feel like a wiener because I could do stuff right now. Like,
yeah,
it's so hard.
Yeah, I don't let Rachel really like take care of me if I have a cold. I'm like, this doesn't really count. Yeah, I don't want to ever be like told like, oh yeah, I got to take care. Like, no, I will take care of myself. It's just a cold. Yeah. But I am a bit lazier, and so it just feels good to be back to normal.
Good. Yeah, that's a good win. I think that's mine as well, maybe, to an extent. I don't know. My win of the week was going to be Bo. We talked about it on Monday, but Bo sleeping in his underwear.
Undies.
Just dry undies and, 3 chocolate chips and a marshmallow. So
it's so funny when you had him tell me, Bo, what'd you do last night and this morning? I got a marshmallow and 3 chocolate chips.
Yeah.
No. Why did you get that? Why did you get
chocolate
that?
chips.
I got my undies clean. I got my undies dry. That's what he said.
Yeah, he's so pumped about it. I mean, just in general, the win of the week is always going to be my family. I think. I mean, it's just the kids are awesome.
I
And
gotta start one of those.
oh, it's so fun, dude.
Then I would have just a built-in win of the week.
It really is. It's one of those things where it's like I got to think hard not to make them my win of the week every time because it's just what I think about and spend more time with and whatever. But let me think specifically about the kids. I mean, I just feel like Bo and I are just clicking lately. So it's just really me and Bo that
Couple
are
of
the
boys.
Big win of the week is because Bo's really into reading right now. So we're just reading like crazy, reading a bunch of fun books. He's getting up way earlier than the rest of the kids, which is or the rest of the kids. There's 2 other kids. But that's really fun because he'll just come in and we'll just read like 3 books in the morning before anything else.
Yeah.
And he's kind of just still like half tired, kind of sweet and fun. And anyway, he's just a blast, man. So win of the week is just having my son Bo. So
Bo.
Yeah.
Timon, anything you'd like to add? A little win, little comment, anything on your mind?
I'd say my win is posting those fake Instagram clips.
Yeah.
Because, it's just fun.
I'm so excited about that. I was very impressed. Those were funny.
Timon, I hope you just embrace the stage of life you're in right now as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing like you look back on like I made stupid videos. I made like 3 stupid videos in high school with Scott and a few of our other friends. And we look back on those videos, they're like so dumb and they're so funny to us. And it was so fun. I wish we could go back and do it 100 more times.
Yeah.
So I just hope that you just embrace all the time you have with your friends because I miss that. I mean, it's still, we do really fun things now and it's still like,
we're very blessed now.
But that stage of life is a different stage.
Though.
And yeah.
Are any of your core friends, are they going off to college? Any of them?
I don't know. Not like off to college necessarily yet. I mean, some of my friends are kind of, but
University of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah. Nothing too crazy.
Gotcha.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Backseat boys. Boys for life.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Was it Ramen
Talks podcast?
Ramen Talks podcast.
I just DM'd. I found an account that's called @BackseatBoys. It has 6 followers, made in 2013, doesn't have any posts. I messaged them. We'll see.
They're probably checking their DMs quite a bit.
I'm sure. Yeah.
They'll get back to you quickly. I bet.
Just in case.
Never know. Fun. All right. Well, good. So this is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, watching, guys. It's always
watching.
Thanks for watching. It's always fun.
Follow us on Instagram. Got a lot of live streams coming your way.
Probably like 3 more today.
3 more today.
Cool. I'll do that 40 more times.
Yeah. Now do that 40 more times.
40 more times. 40 more times.
All right.
Cool.
Love you guys.
See you guys.
Ghostrunners podcast. Everybody